start recording now.
Let's go.
Fantastic. Welcome to another IG school group live, or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the first link in the description. Um, just shameless plug in the beginning of the. But today we're going to be talking about a trial reel specifically, mainly because this is actually a very good feature on Instagram. It's actually helped us make 4.9 million views in the past month, specifically in the month of June. Like before that, I mean, we've talked about it before. We've specifically done anywhere from like 1.7 to about like 2 million views a month. Now we're doing 4.9, which is almost 5. We almost got to 5 million the last month, but it's okay. We got another month.
I'll view it like 100,000 times.
Yeah, you just be like uploading and just like whoa, what are our numbers today? This sort of situation. So let me just actually pull the thing up here on Metrical so I can show you guys the numbers in the past month.
Okay. Share your screen if you can as well.
Yeah, but I want to make sure that it's shared to the right screen and not ever seeing everything that we have. You know what I'm saying?
Also,
Yeah.
guys, if you're in the actual live and you want to be able to see what we're actually seeing on our screen,
Yes.
click the link in the description and join our course.
Yes, sir. So right here, as you can clearly see, this is from June 1st to June 30th. This is 5.19 million views, but this is in the sense of like including like feed posts. So more so than anything else today, we're just going to be talking about like trial reels and how to utilize them on a consistent basis. But more so than anything else, as you can see, there's about 5,000 reach per video on average. We have an interaction. I mean, our interactions are 106,000 pretty much for the whole month. And then our engagement's down like 4.72 by 1.54. Really, I don't really care about this, to be quite honest with you, because the engagement really is just the interactions received by 100 people, right? So for every 100 people, the total interactions that we get is essentially roughly around 5 people, but that's not necessarily true because we're getting comments up the wazoo. Anyway, the amount of reels that we actually put out this month in comparison to the last 3 months is roughly 23. But most of them, the majority of them were trial reels, right? As you can clearly see, there's 77,000 likes, 3,000 comments, as I said before. So like, I don't really care about this like number as far as like comments to interactions because hello, 3,000 people, that's amazing. Saved is essentially 15,000, 9,000 shares, and we did 23 less reels in the past month in comparison. So our top post was actually a post that was, we could actually go to the original post. Let me just share this tab, which is also shared as a trial reel, by the way. Nobody talks about this. The probability you actually build a life you're proud of based on where you're born. And then it literally gives like born with 2-parent household, born around faith, born with stable family, safe neighborhood, mentors, poor but hungry, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And a bunch of different things. And then a lot of people are just like, that's not true. Or like, source, trust me, bro. It just goes to show like how much what you can do, not only with trial reels, but like on a consistent basis, just as much as you post, the better your results are going to be. So first,
sorry to cut you off. I want to ask, can I play some devil's advocate to ask some questions?
yeah, of course.
Why wouldn't I just post everything on a trial reel then?
Yo, Pedro, you looking that physique? What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Red, give me some explanation.
I think
Sorry, ask the
you
question.
look big. I think
Oh,
you say you
really?
look big.
I appreciate it. But Zach, ask the question again. Sorry.
Yeah, so basically my question is like, so you said trial reels are basically a way for you to kind of get more views and Instagram to test out in the new algorithm, right?
Yes. So essentially, trial reels are roughly Instagram's way to compete with TikTok's very unusual and very unstable algorithm to send specific posts that you put on your trial reels page to multiple types of different people who haven't already seen your stuff. And so if you really think about it in a very like simple way, just think of it as a separate algorithm all over the floor, all over the place. Kind of struggling with the keyboard. Are you good, bro? I appreciate the compliment nonetheless. But it's essentially 2 different algorithms. So let's say, for example, trial reels is like one algorithm, and then your feed posts are one algorithm. The
Mhm.
algorithm that's literally just your regular algorithm is in the sense of like just your feed posts are going to be sent to a portion of your followers. And if your
Mhm.
followers happen to like this post or happen to engage with this post on a consistent basis, they're going to send it to a bigger pool of people that happen to be within your followers and so on and so forth. And it's very
Mhm.
difficult to actually go viral that way, especially for just gaining traction to your platforms overall, because more so than anything else is like how many times have you literally followed somebody and you don't see their post for like a month? You know, you're like,
Mhm.
oh my goodness, it's like you didn't know that I was married. I literally posted about it every single day. Dude, I did not see any freaking post of you like with your family, with your child, or anything like that. You know, that's happened to me
Mhm.
so many more times that I could never explain it until now. So essentially, it's just a pool. Then, if people like it, send to another pool. If those people like it, send to another pool. So if you think like these are just numbers that are speculation, I don't work at Instagram, but from my research, it's like literally, oh, it's 100 people, 200 people, fantastic. Then it moves to 1,000 people, and then from 1,000 people, it moves to five, and then five to like 10, and then 10 to like 50, and then 50 to 100. And if so many people associate or resonate with that specific post, it just continues to grow.
Mhm.
Now, what if we did that same concept with people who have no idea who you are?
Mhm.
So why is that great? Because now we have people who wouldn't have been introduced to your content regularly through your feed posts now are getting introduced to your posts on a consistent basis, which is amazing, right? Because most people they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, like I can't seem to get the right amount of people to see my stuff," and this is like fantastic. Well, you can always put the stuff on trial reels and just one specific type of content through trial reels, roughly. So
Mhm.
at least the strategy that we have that we've actually been starting to implement is that we use trial reels specifically for a top of funnel based content. So more so than anything else, like any of these videos, for example, this was a top of funnel content that we actually posted on our feed, right? But more so than anything else, we're trying to get people that actually. Can you hear me? Hello? I heard I heard a double, an echo. Anyway, for example, we're essentially trying to like obviously branch out to things that actually like people want to see. For example, this is a shout out to Jesus. You know what I'm saying? A section out of Proverbs, right? And this video alone got, let's see, 695,000 views, right, organically. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be people that actually want to get out of their jobs in order to start an online business. So then I was like, aha. So we're getting a lot of views specifically based on the Jesus stuff, on the stuff that people genuinely like about us as people, but what they're not necessarily converting into clients. So then I was just like, okay, well, we know how to get views. So then therefore I suggest, and it's actually been working pretty good for us, and we've only started implementing it this month, where we're using top of funnel content to get as many
Mhm.
people as possible through the door that would have not known about our stuff in the first place. And the first type of content that I want them to see is either middle funnel or bottom funnel. So we get all the traction from top of funnel from the viral stuff this and the third. We've gone viral at least like 5 or 6 times at this point. And literally all those people are going to be like, dang, I really like this guy. Let me go follow him. Follow. So we get new followers and then they hop into our Instagram and then they look at our Instagram and they see all these yapping videos specifically about how to get out of your 9 to 5 to get into a online business.
Mhm.
And that's basically the play that we're running in July. But more so than anything else, there are three things, very key things that need to happen in order to just do this on your regular page, right? You have to literally get rid of any emotion that you have attached to any post. I don't care how great your video editing looks like. I don't care how good the graphics are. I don't care anything. I used to care about this stuff. I literally have cinema cameras literally all there, like literally just placed over there. But I don't use them anymore. I just use my phone because it doesn't matter. Like people are like more into that authentic, like TikTok style vibe video where basically you're talking to your friend on FaceTime. It just works. I've
Mhm.
seen it everywhere. I've seen it on TikTok. I've seen it on YouTube Shorts. I've seen it on Instagram. It just works. People just really appreciate that because you're being authentic, right?
Mhm.
And the second thing is more so just understanding pattern recognition, right? If you literally look for any of the patterns that you see online, specifically on Instagram or TikTok, and you happen to see like this post is going viral, fantastic. Guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna make variations of that video and put your spin on it. So if it's like a fitness video, I always use fitness as an example. If it's a fitness video, then you basically flip it. For example, there was a video that I put out today that it was just like, oh, I want this and nothing to know about Love Island. And I thought it was funny because I'm watching Love Island right now, right? So it was a dude on a boat, basically like hanging out with a bunch of his stuff. What's up, Carl? How you doing? I think you have a call with us tomorrow. That's interesting. Anyway, but more so than anything else, I saw like, oh, that's funny. I happen to be watching Love Island. Some other people might enjoy this. So then I basically took that and put me working out in the gym, and it's just like, I want this and nothing to know about Love Island. So I know people who are watching Love Island are going to appreciate that post because that original post went viral. And then guess where I put it? I put it in our trial reels. Did I put it in our main feed? Heck no. Heck no. Because I don't want people to come in that know about Love Island that are probably not interested in starting a business. So more so than anything else, I want people who are genuinely interested in us as people, and then from there they make the decision based off of they seeing the rest of our middle funnel and bottom funnel content. And the last thing is more so posting frequency. Everybody will be like, "Oh my gosh, you have to invest in quality, blah blah blah." And you know why they say that? Because they probably run an ad behind their video. I'll tell you. I'll just be very honest with you. I'll even shout out some names if you want me to. I'll call them all out. Because more so than anything else, you look at their page and they post nothing. They post one post with nothing at all, like no ad behind him, and it crashes. It tanks. Why? Because they're using ads. Hello. So you have to get into the habit of understanding that it's going to take a lot more posts to actually get somewhere organically than in comparison to just putting out the best looking post on the planet and then nobody looking at it. And then you're just like, I wonder why this won't work. And then literally, lo and behold, it's literally people running ads on every single post of theirs. And then they wonder how are these people like paying $1 million a month in just ads because they're getting traffic to their profiles. You're welcome. The biggest secret. Ooh. Anyway, but more devil's advocate, Zach. What are some other questions you have that other people probably have?
Okay. So my devil's advocate. So trial reels. My devil's advocate is like when it comes to trial reels. Can I know it's gonna be like TikTok where it pushes people out. Am I gonna actually get views that matter? Am I gonna get views that actually turn into clients? Am I gonna get enough views to actually matter? Or is it just gonna send it to anybody with a pulse?
Pretty much, like, it depends on where you're and this is just after running this stuff for, like, 20 different businesses. It only
Mhm,
depends after the beginning stages. Like, once you start getting into, like, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 people, like,
mhm,
Instagram knows, "Oh, I should probably be sending it to these people. I should probably"
mhm,
like, the algorithm knows. It's like, "Oh, these types of people happen to like these types of videos." It's like,
mhm,
literally when you get on an algorithm, it's like, the first time you get onto Instagram or the first time you get onto YouTube Shorts or even just TikTok, they throw whatever. They throw whatever at you. Like they throw like an elephant, taking a dump or something, you know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Or like a guy like busting through a wall or like an
That's
AI
good.
video that has nothing to do. It's literally happening on our other page. We have like on at least on my side, I have 5 different pages all running at the same time. But
Mhm,
it's just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. Now and we've talked about this, you and Isaac. It's more so as we get more leverage and as we get more proof and as we get more videos out, specifically us giving free value, then the algorithm would be like, oh, these guys are probably like trying to post towards entrepreneurial type stuff. But
mhm,
if you were to ask me now, specifically more so than anything else, I would say posting for top of funnel, like strictly to trial reels. I wouldn't even
mhm,
put it on your page personally.
okay,
Or I mean, it's because you might get the wrong people.
mhm,
You might
okay.
get the wrong people, and you don't want that. You want people to actually like start a conversation with you because they're interested in your product or service. So
Interesting,
mhm.
okay, okay, that sounds good, okay, I'll look
Yeah,
into
that's why
trial
we're
reels.
running the play. That's why we're running the play in July. That's why.
Mhm. Okay, okay.
More
So
questions.
let's think of some other things we'd ask about trial reels. So
Mhm.
specifically with trial reels, some people say a lot of times that re-uploading is a problem, it's okay. Like, can you re-upload a trial reel? As in, like, can you re-upload the same thing over and over again on
Heck
trial
yes, dude. Heck yeah. If a video goes viral on your page specifically about your business, like for us, like our first viral video was a business video in I think it was 19 days after March. So we started on the first day of March and then we ran our offer the 17th of March and then 19th of March we went viral. Like and then like so many people signed up for our stuff. And now we have 41 students or more than 41 students. I'm not entirely sure. I have to check. But more whatever. And
Mhm.
anything you could literally like a business video, let's say, goes viral, it's probably going to go viral again on trial reels. Like the likelihood of that happening is very high. So then what
Mhm.
I would do is one of two things. I would speed up the video or I would slow it down, or I would write the exact same video with the exact same text or the exact same captions, but make them just a little bigger.
Mhm.
Because the thing is that with YouTube, for example, they have this concept called metadata. And then Meta has implemented this now in their videos as well. So if you literally have a video with a different filter or different color grade or different size text, you just change the metadata. And it's so simple.
Mhm.
So literally all of our viral videos, I've put them on trial reels and they also done pretty well. I wouldn't say that they do as well as the initial chance, but more so than not, it's like literally 30, 40%. Like it's still great. Like a video
Mhm.
that did a million will get like 400,000 views or like 300,000 views, which is still great. But it's a business
Mhm.
video. And that's how we were able to get like 5 million views in the past month. And in the past 3 months alone, we've done, I'll tell you right now, it's loading 8 million. And
Mhm.
then since January 1st, I guess, or I guess since March, because we really didn't start this until March, we've done 15 million views. So more so than anything else, it works, bro. And then Red goes, my friend's posting a reel, and he has two versions of that reel with just different durations and speed. One has more pauses and longer duration, and one is a bit faster. Should he post both at once? Absolutely. Absolutely. Or should he post a single reel, wait for a couple days, and then the second version of it? No, I would post them immediately.
Mhm.
I would post them immediately. Not on your feed, but I would post them as trial reels.
Mhm.
Because on trial reels too, another really interesting thing, just based off of using trial reels for the past like 6 months or 3 months, I should say, um, I've noticed that it doesn't like one post doesn't affect the other one unless it's like a deep seek like cultural type of thing. Like let's say for example, it's like a channel that you've had for a really long time, and then you start to develop a culture within your posts in the sense of like, oh, that's from this post that he posted like a month ago, and then he brought back the idea. Like unless it's like that, dude, I would post them at the same time. But each individual post has its own shelf life. So more so than anything else, I would post them both at the same time.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. Any more
Fact.
questions? Any more questions? You got for me, Zach?
Oh, for let's see. Is there a limit to how many travels you could post a day?
Yes.
Mhm.
Some it depends on the page, right?
Mhm.
So it depends on the page. So like for us, we can because we put out so much volume. Like Instagram knows that we've actually like can put out a lot of trial reels. Like yesterday, I put out like 16 different trial reels. Today, I
Mhm.
put out I think like nine. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Or 10 actually. Um, yes, that's exactly right, Red. So the algorithm will treat both reels differently, 1000%. Because you
Mhm.
don't know. That's why usually when people come into our school group, for example, I basically tell them to make as many variations of a viral video that just like really went like stupid, and literally just make multiple variations of the same video. Bigger text, slower, faster, different filter, blah blah blah. But getting back to the original question, there is a cap though. There's some profiles can actually put out 20 like ours because we put out so many freaking pieces of content. I mean, brother, like in the last 6 months, we put out like 1,749 reels. That's
Mhm.
ridiculous. That's insane. I don't
Mhm.
know anybody in our space doing that, brother. Like, I don't know anybody in our space doing that.
It's true.
Uh, that's right. So more so than anything else, it's like there is a cap. Usually, it'll be roughly around 20 if you're already putting out a bunch of different types of content out, like a lot of numbers. But if you just basically put like one post a day, Instagram can cap you at like five. But there used to be like a limit, but then afterwards, like they noticed that a lot of people were putting out trial reels like crazy, like spamming them. So they relinquished that, but they haven't really told anybody. They haven't really told anybody publicly, like, oh, we have a limit for trial reels. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
Okay, true. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
yeah.
Okay. So why not just post everything on trial reels?
That's the question, right? Like
Mhm.
a lot of people will ask that same question, but it's also really great to post on your feed
Mhm.
because you're trying to influence the algorithm to give you an exact result based upon what you've demonstrated, right? Like so if you were to post on your feed, for example, and you literally go out of your way to share that type of content with your followers, and you already have a following, it'd be great because literally, like, let's say a 10% of your following actually sees your post. Those are people who
Mhm.
are genuinely trying to buy. You know what I'm saying? My
Mhm.
thing is make variations of the same video, just post them on trial reels if you're going to be posting on your feed,
Mhm.
which is what we do literally every day. So
Mhm.
Red asks, does timing matters for posting? Like the best time to post? No, no. That's such a misconception. That's a myth, brother. Like literally all of my coaches, every single person that I follow, every single Instagram coach that I follow, and all the people that I pay money for to listen to, they all say no, it really doesn't matter. We've gone viral literally at 3 in the morning. So I literally, so there were certain nights that I tell Zach, I was like, yo, this video's at 500,000 views, brother. Like, what is this? Have I
Mhm.
not? Zach, have I not?
That's true.
It really doesn't matter. Timing doesn't really matter. That's just a myth. What's another myth, I guess? Another myth of posting and whatnot. Maybe
I guess
posting.
another myth is you
Yeah, go
can't
ahead.
re-upload.
Oh yeah. No, you can re-upload whatever you want. Just like I
Yeah.
said, is that change the sound, change the text, change the picture that's on the video, make it shorter, make it longer, speed it up, slow it down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Why don't we just save the reel to draft and upload it twice? One is a trial reel and one is normal. See, that's the thing. They can't be exactly the same. Because, like I said
Mhm.
before, Instagram has now implemented metadata or the recognition of metadata. So if I literally say like 400,000 is great, and I put up a video again, 400,000 is great. It'll recognize it. Trust me, I've tried it multiple
Mhm.
times, and it will literally tell you, it'll be like, because you have something similar like this on your page, we're not going to give this as much engagement or as much viewership, which
Mhm.
sucks. So main thing is to if you wanted to make this like consistent, like let's say you made a viral reel, right? What you can do is that you can get onto remix. Like if you were to remix a video, you go to the three dots, go to remix, and then you save that video, and then you just mute it, and then you just basically like either make a text box with a black background or a white background, and then you just put it over the original video.
Mhm.
Quick hack. Or you can make the video on edits, and then from edits you can basically like edit it however you can. And if you see that a video goes viral from edits, then all you have to do is just go into edits and then just make it bigger, make it faster, make it slower, make it smaller, put a filter. It's very simple, you know?
Facts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a lot of moving parts, but once you get the hang of it, it's just all pattern recognition.
This is why I love YouTube way better because it's way more simple.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'll
But
be
then he,
honest. I
but
mean,
here's
Instagram is great.
But here's the thing, it's like I can like, at least for me on
Mhm.
YouTube, like I can't go viral as fast as possible on YouTube, unfortunately.
Mhm.
Well, it depends. It depends really. Like literally like this like July, like yesterday we posted 27 times.
Mhm.
We're in July like 2, I guess the 2nd of July, and we've already amassed 76,000 views. Average reach has gone down by like 2,000 by 63%. That's okay. We're just at
Mhm.
the beginning of the month.
It literally just started.
And it's literally a day. Like, uh, I think they're comparing it to the previous day, like June 30th. But
Mhm.
last 30 days, brother. I mean, like, it's like up 1,500 views. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's oh no, my
Mhm.
bad. This is the wrong metric. It's 5 million, 5.18 million views this
Mhm.
past month. So more so than anything else, and that's awesome because now that you have like a viral video and you're consistently going viral and you're consistent getting traffic, what's going to happen is that you're going to be developing a list of people for how many people that literally come onto your posts. And if it's a
Mhm.
business video, that's awesome because those are people who are genuinely engaged in whatever it is that you're doing. One thing that we're working on right now is our script more so than anything else, because what we realize is that for every 6 conversations, we get a book call, right? So like
Mhm.
for every 6 people that we talk to on Instagram, like usually one person will book a call. sometimes
Mhm.
4, sometimes 5 people. But what we need to really be working on, specifically with like in tandem with trial reels and everything else, is that using that traffic and getting as many people as possible to have a conversation with us, whether inbound or cold. So that's pretty much our next goal for this month. Other than that, that's pretty much trial reels. I don't really have anything else to say about this, to be quite honest, unless Zach has a
Mhm.
question.
No, I think that's pretty much all my devil's advocate questions I have. I mean, that sounds like a good play. I mean, it's been
Yes, sir.
working for us so far. We've been kind of blowing up. So I mean, now
I want to see
now
if I
it's
can actually.
time.
I want to see if I could actually show people how to create a trial reel from desktop. No, I don't think so. I don't think I can. But that's all right. It's all good.
Mhm.
More so than anything else, just keep posting. If anybody tells you that it's like, oh, it's the quality behind your posts, like any European dude, I'm not gonna say names, but any European dude that basically says it's the quality behind your posts or like the authority behind your posts or anything like that, they're not getting views and they're not getting clients and they're not getting any of that stuff just from organic, brother. They're doing ads.
Mhm.
I promise you, they're doing ads. Like if you don't believe
Mhm.
me, like literally just look at their numbers as far as like how many real followers do they have and everything else. So please
Mhm.
just look at their metrics. Anyway, besides that, thank you everybody for coming to
Thank
this
you so
little
much,
master
guys.
class.
It's been a
This
pleasure.
little master class of trial reels. I appreciate it. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe because we put videos out like this every single day and you don't want to miss them. Uh, I say that really quickly. It's like I've done YouTube for a while. Anyway, and then if you're on school or sorry, your Instagram, comment start so you can join our school group so we can actually show you this, but even in more in depth. And then yeah, if you're on YouTube, just literally click the first link in the description. And this is the last question that I'm like getting into with Red. I'm just getting started with content creation. I got my uncle's old camera and tripod. I was just kind of scared from the judgment. I'm gonna block everyone I know. I mean, if that helps you make content, if that helps you make content, dude, then better yet, man. And if you ever have a question, just DM
I
us. Yeah,
I'd actually like go against that. I would say I wouldn't block them because like, dude, at some point, like you're gonna get that regardless. Like you're gonna get judgment regardless. So I would say if you feel like you need to block them, don't. Just let the hate come because honestly, at the end of the day, I've never seen someone hate from the top. People from the bottom always hate.
that's
No one's
true.
gonna hate on you if you're doing what you're if you're good at what you do, you consistently actually provide value and you do the right thing. It doesn't matter. People are going to hate on you, but it's about the people who watch you and actually enjoy what you do and get value from it. That's what's going to make you to the next level.
That's
So
right.
I would say don't block them, bro. Just let it run. And if they start hating, cool, more views.
Whatever, dude. Hating haters is fantastic. I've had people call me the N word on this freaking platform. Anyway, with the hard R, by the way. Anyway,
I mean,
and
it's Instagram. What do you expect? I'm not surprised. Instagram comments be wild. I'm not
no,
surprised.
no, TikTok comments be wild, brother. That TikTok comments be wild. Even some people say that they were like, "Oh, I thought this was TikTok for a second. I was gonna put up a weird video." I'm like, "Oh my goodness." And the Red says another thing. I live in Pakistan. All good, brother. All good. But
All good,
thank
bro.
you.
Doesn't matter where you live.
Doesn't matter where you live. If you ever got a question, just ask. Other than that, I think we're gonna peace out. I already did our outro, and yeah, I gotta go to Run Club. I'll talk to you
Sounds good.
guys later. Have a great
Catch you
day.
guys on the flip.
God bless.